Hello, my name's Michael Conneely, and this video is about your ideal spiritual path. And in this video I draw on two techniques from Vedic astrology. One is called Ishtadevata, the way of working out your ideal face of God, your ideal face of the divine. And the other is drawn on what's called the Vimshamsha, the 20th harmonic Varga chart, about definition of your spiritual pathway. Now there's a blog associated with this video and you'll need to sort of have a look at that, but also there are two videos before this. One presents the benefits of having an Ishtadevata and the other's an unlisted student video teaching how to calculate the Ishtadevata. But in this video I draw them together and I use a chart as an example. So if you look at the birth chart in the blog, the Vedic birth chart of the individual, and then what's called the Charakarikas table, you'll see that AK, the Atma Karika, the soul indicator, is the moon. And so what you then do is look at the position of the moon in the Navamsha, the 9th harmonic soul chart. And then you look at the 12th sign from that. And in this particular chart case, it is Aquarius, which is ruled by Saturn. So this person, in fact, has a strongly Martian Ishtadevata energy, because Mars is in the 5th house in the birth chart, but with a strong addition of Saturn. So it's a combination of Mars and Saturn. So we note that. And then we go on to look at the 12th house. This is getting a bit complicated. The 12th house from the Atma Karika in the Navamsha chart. That's how we get Saturn. So we have a combination of Mars and Saturn in this individual's life. And then there are tables where you can choose what face of the divine relates to a particular planetary emphasis in your chart. And the conclusion that I came to, discussing with the individual how they resonated intuitively with the analysis, was that Lord Rama was their individual deity. So Rama, goes on a long quest, he's totally dedicated to his wife, and those two qualities, for example, gave the individual such inspiration in their life. Then you add in the Vimshamsha, the 20th harmonic chart, and this provides a statement of which deity rules each of the planets in the 20th harmonic chart, the chart of spiritual pathway. So just to give us some little examples, Saturn in this person's Vimshamsha chart, and we're choosing Saturn first because of course Saturn and Mars were the highlighted planetary energies, is ruled by Sati, and Sati is a goddess of sacrifice. And the nodes of the moon, which are emphasized in this person's chart, in this person's D20 chart, because both nodes are in Sagittarius and Uranus, the nodes of the moon are ruled by the goddess Jwalamukhi, who is also partly about sacrifice. So the good news to this person is that theirs is a life of sacrifice. It doesn't always cheer one, but it can give very good understanding of, how I'll handle my life. What will I sacrifice for? What will I prioritize when I'm making a sacrifice? Because there is going to be, according to Vedic astrology, an element of sacrifice. But of course, Saturn and the nodes are not the only planets in the D20 chart. There's 7 Vedic planets plus the nodes. An interesting one in this person's chart is that Venus is ruled by Sachi, the goddess Sachi, which points to a quality of jealousy or evil intent in the human. And so it warns that in matters of love and beauty, qualities of jealousy and lower qualities will have to be perceived and understood. So I hope this very brief example has given you something of an indication of the great value of having a spiritual path assessment. And if you want this for you, well, you can enroll for a reading on my Star Wheel Astrology website. Or, of course, you can enroll on my astrology course, Master Vedic Astrology, which has follow-on advanced courses, and go into great depth, because the whole principle underlying my Master Vedic Astrology course is that I go for detailed individual discussion. The focus of the course is always two charts, your chart and my chart, and that keeps it genuine. There's really big learning, individual teaching. So I hope to hear from you. Thank you.